At Little Caesars Arena for the Midwest Regional. We're pleased to be continuing our press conference coverage today with the Purdue Boilermakers. Gentlemen, welcome to Detroit. Congrats on advancing to the Sweet 16. From your left to your right, we have Braden Smith, Fletcher Loyer, and Zach Edey. For the media in the room, please be sure to silence your cell phones, raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. We have mic holders on either side of the room. Please speak clearly into the microphone as this press conference is being transcribed by ASAP Sports. We'll start with questions here in the interview room, and then if we have any on Zoom, we'll go that way. So we'll go ahead and open it up for the student athletes, starting with Myron in the back.
Myron Metcalf, ESPN. Zach, how much different is this team from last year's group, and how have we seen that so far in this tournament?
Yeah, on paper, obviously it's very similar to last year's team, but it's like the things that how we run our offense, how we play defense, like everything about our team is completely different. Obviously, they became sophomores, so their body gets more used to it. The game slows down for them. They understand more things, and then the addition of Lance and Cam has really given us like a pop.
Second row on the right.
Zach, Jamie Strachan from CBC in Toronto. Can you, first off, just talk a little bit about your basketball journey to kind of getting to this point and, from Toronto many years ago, and what kind of contingent are you expecting here in Detroit playing so close to home?
I'm not sure kind of what type of contingent there will be. My story's kind of been pretty well documented, but obviously I got into sport late, picked up an offer from Purdue pretty early or pretty quickly, came here. It's been a great 4 years. Like every year, it's been really, really good the way it's progressed for me. It's helped me kind of like build up my confidence, build it up, like understanding of the game and everything, and to now where the point I'm at now. It's been everything I could have asked for.
First row on the left.
Vedant Gupta from Global Kid Media. For all three of you, you came in as freshmen with a lot of talent, but Zach, obviously your footwork, your leadership, your passing, both Fletcher and Braden, your leadership skills. I'm going to talk about the adversity of last year and this journey and how helpful that's been to kind of help this team's identity.
Let's start with Braden on that one.
Yeah, so I mean, we've seen almost every situation possible. We've been through it. It's happened to us. So I think just after everything that happened last year and applying to this year, we kind of understand how to handle those situations. And obviously it helps me and Fletch maturing a little bit and kind of figuring out how things go as time goes on. So I think that helps a lot as well. And we just got a lot of guys that enjoy to compete and just enjoy the game of basketball, so it makes it fun and easy for us.
Fletcher, you want to add to that?
Yeah, it's been difficult. It's been long seasons. It's been a lot of time since last year, and we've gotten a lot better. We've gotten a lot better as people, players, and teammates. And I think that everything we've went through with the summer, a lot of harder workouts, we were pushing each other a lot more, and going to Europe together, it was just a lot of different things that we did to kind of stick together and be ready to go come March this season.
Yeah, kind of what Braden and both of them said. We've been through a lot together as a team, like as a unit. I think when you go through things as a group and as a unit, you understand kind of how to deal with them. So there's no situation that we can really be put in that we haven't been put in before. There's no style of basketball a team can play that we haven't played against before. So I think we're really well prepared for everything.
First row on the left.
Brian Newberg, Golden Black. Zach, this.
It's a good rule. It's been called for me a few times. It's kind of a hard thing. Like it's a hard thing for the refs to judge because there's so much obviously so much tangling up that happens on rebounds. It's a good rule, obviously. And I think it's been used correctly. It's just a tough call for the refs to make, obviously.
Back row on the right. Go ahead.
Okay. Guys, whoever wants to answer this one, obviously Gonzaga is a team you faced earlier this year. I know that was a long time ago, the very start of the year. How much can you take from that game into this one?
Let's start with Foster on that.
It's Fletcher, by the way.
Oh, I apologize.
But no, it has been a long time ago, and we've learned a lot since then. We play differently. They play quite a bit differently. But watching the film, those two guards can go, and you see that, and you see how they attack pick and rolls. You see how they attack in open space. So really just kind of us seeing that, seeing what they've done recently as well, and continuing to try to play our game. We don't want to play into their hands as they like to get out and really go in transition. So just stopping their guards and limiting their bigs as they play three of them now.
My apologies, Fletcher Loyer. Additional questions for the student athletes? Let's go to the back right.
Quick side note, I don't know if we can turn up the players a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear them back here. But for Braden and Fletcher, how much different is this team with Zach being able to play in space defensively better than he was able to do that a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, he's worked his butt off this summer. I mean, just seeing him in the gym, he really put a lot of time towards it, and we competed against each other this summer a lot. So, I mean, there was times where he was guarding me, and he did an unbelievable job. So, I mean, he really puts a lot of time and hard work into it, and it's obviously showed this year, and it helps us a lot because when they get those switches and he has to guard a guard in the late shot clock, like he's able to do so.
Way in the back there, standing up.
Hey guys, Sam Sprunger, Big Talk ASAP Network. I want you guys, any of you guys or all three of you, to talk about Lance and how much of a difference he's made to this year's team compared to, and not taking anything away from last year's team, just that difference that he's brought to this team this year.
Braden?
Yeah, no, I think not necessarily the on-court stuff, but off the court, just how he is as a person. He's super joyful, he's always smiling, and he always just brings energy to the team. So kind of just seeing that and having him on our team just kind of gives us a boost as well, and just makes us want to play harder and just enjoy kind of, you know, just the time of being together. So.
Front row.
Yeah, I mean, we're all here at the crunch time ending here, so we're just playing our best basketball. And I think just as we've progressed and kind of understood every situation that we've been through and we've played against, we're able to be ready to play for anything and understand everything. So I mean, they're obviously a great team, and they've changed a lot as well. But so I think we'll be fine.
Second row on the right.
Zach, can you just talk a little bit about the importance of your family and how they've been a part of your journey getting here?
Yeah, my mom's obviously, she's kind of changed her whole life just to be there for me. She's lived in Toronto her whole life. As soon as I got to Purdue, she got an Airbnb and stayed out there with me. Every season she's done that, and it's been great for me kind of just have someone in the stands who I know and who I recognize. And like, I'm not, this isn't even the country I'm from. Like, I'm not, like, obviously Purdue is like a family to me, but my real family is like, it's my mom and my dad and my brother, and just have my mom there for me. Like every day, like every game, good or bad, how I was playing as a freshman, how I'm playing now, like she's there supporting me the same way. And that's really big for me.
For Zach, do you have people coming down from Canada? It's obviously right across the river.
No, tickets were a little bit harder to find for this game, so I think they're happy with watching just from Toronto.
Additional questions for the student athletes? Anybody on Zoom? Seeing none. Thanks.